This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Slides the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And looking for a big play here. And he's intercepted.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. The Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Lyon. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The Tigers line it up with first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Clemson. They begin to fight back over this championship game. Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Lyle. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Gee. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Keep it on the ground, that first and goal. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, TCU! So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
TCU, 21, Clemson, 7.
And it's fielder returner trying to create good field position here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's good.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Tigers are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Clemson, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the ground, it's Gay.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Gay.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the move now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
TCU 28, Clemson 21.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Throwing off play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Touchdown, TCU. Way too much speed in that play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU 35, Clemson 28.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Legs still churning. Won't go down. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Receiver in motion now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook.
He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Horn Frogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson 28.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The receiver makes the catch. Powering through the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. Plenty space at the 20. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Clemson.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Play action here on 1st down. And they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Design quarterback run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. TCU offense is back out on the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move. And
down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Past the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The tight end has got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB keeper all the way. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense is still clicking. It's still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the... It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to over...